oh, you're so made up. And, done up. And she's like, oh, thank you. Well, actually, that's not a compliment.
Like, what emotions usually lead towards a desire to change your body?
It's like with men who chase money and it's never enough, right? The same is with women who are often with those men, by the way.
Like, what do people think? What do people tell about you? How do people, if they accept me or not? These actions are just a coping mechanism, to have at least a short-term relief from the feeling of, that I am not pretty enough, I'm not beautiful enough. And
the more you're done up, the less love and the self-acceptance you feel.
Yeah. Return on investment. How inner transformation can actually save you money.
Hi everyone, this is me, Lily Boiko, and
Mira Uniat
and
Olga Philipson.
And our eternally fantastic podcast. Please follow us on all social platforms that are Instagram, Facebook, Telegram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and here on YouTube, of course. And today we want to talk about aging, how to age beautifully. And
with grace and acceptance.
Yes, and I think we should share our age.
The age of my body, because I'm eternal. I don't know about you. But I'm an eternal being dwelling in a 35-year-old body who's made 35 circles around the sun.
Me, I'm also 35. And
I'm 43.
Mm-hmm. And you look amazing, by the way.
Thank you so much.
You do look amazing, stunning.
Thank you.
Yeah, and lately I've seen a lot of girls who, in our age, begin thinking of all the cosmetic procedures and begin
plastic surgeries, injections,
surgeries, BOTOX and everything. We haven't done anything.
Nothing.
Yeah, and are not planning to. Though
I'm proud.
Though, by the way, before awakening, I was thinking about plastic surgery for myself after, and we have an episode about how to love your body, where I shared my story about the belly, and like most girls or moms after feeding want to do breast surgery. Yeah, so let's start. Where to begin?
Yeah, I think we can start from the perceptions that we have about why women choose to do any alterations in their body. The perception, what emotions usually lead towards a desire to change your body, because that emotion is within yourself, right? Mm-hmm. So it's really important to help women understand that they can save money if they work with the inner world. So it's a very cost efficient, we can even build an ROI for you. Return on investment. How inner transformation can actually save you money.
Yeah, better go on our retreats and save money for surgery.
So maybe in turn we can start sharing our perception. Why do you think women start wanting to do any body alterations and any plastic surgeries and fillers, BOTOX injections and all those things? What's your perception?
I think it all comes down to the fear of death, like the base, and then aging, because it's like when you age, you feel that you're closer to death, and this feeling of being not good enough, that younger girls are better, more beautiful, and all this stuff. Comparison. Yes, and for example, for myself, before, you can even see that in the previous episodes, that I used to use red lipstick, black or red nails all the time, and do my hair. Now I just wash it. I just wash it.
Full acceptance.
Yeah.
During my retreat, sometimes you can't even wash your hair.
and
dishes. And dishes.
And thing is that I feel myself even more beautiful now because I started accepting myself, loving my body as it is now. And all those, you understand that all those concepts of beauty is just marketing. It was like pushed on women to make them buy all these things. And actually, BOTOX and surgery, it doesn't add health to you, right? It's risky, and it's
Even
not
if they
what.
say it's not risky, it doesn't really bring extra health to your
Yes.
body. That's 100%.
Yes, and I think for myself, I started paying more attention to inner beauty in other people, and that's why it also made an impact on myself. That I I know that I'm beautiful inside, and I think this is also shown on the outside, even without this like adding different cosmetics and all the stuff, because people feel your energy. It's not only about the looks.
Correct.
Yeah, I think the biggest trigger is the advertisement, what you see in TVs and social media, where they show girls they're like perfect, perfect outside, but inside they struggle. They try to change themselves. They try to be better for somebody, but they don't accept their inner world, and this is the biggest mistake. Yes, that women doesn't accept themselves. They try to be better for somebody, better for the outer world, and buying things they don't need, and carrying it through their whole life in hope to be accepted. I guess.
And loved,
And
because
loved.
they don't have
Yeah.
So
this
which
love.
emotions, let's come back to the source of this behavior, right? What emotions you think are hidden behind these actions and behind these perceptions?
I guess it starts early in childhood. So we really как это зависимо depend on social, like what the people think, what the people tell about you, how the people if they accept me or not. It's starting in childhood, so where children have the thoughts about I'm not good enough, I'm not beauty enough, and I need to be better, I need to be this, like this projection of somebody in TV and social media. And yeah, and the parents probably are not aware that children struggle with that, and как подпитывают их эти- nurture them, yeah, to change themselves, and there's no acceptance at all.
And for yourself, have you even ever thought of doing any
No.
fillers or?
I totally accept my age. I totally accept my body. I'm for sure every girl has complex with something. So body change. I want to be more nice, more beautiful. But if you accept your body how it is, it become more beautiful for you, and it doesn't matter who thinks about. What you wear, how do you look like even hair. Usually I styled my hair, I did something, I did many movements around it, and to leave my house not to be like perfect. Now I'm washing my hair, like let it dry by air, and that's it, and I love it. So there is no care at all, and I love it, so I don't need anything to be beautiful, and I feel beautiful inside.
That's beautiful. That's amazing. Yeah, I think in my perspective, women who spend a lot of energy and resources on body alterations with the hope to feel more beautiful, it's all coming from a strong identification with their physicality, thinking that I am this body, and I have to make sure that this body stays as long as possible here at all cost, instead of really embracing the nature of life and going through the cycles of life with curiosity and full acceptance. What's that? What?
Пельмени выходят.
Yeah, so if you're very identified with your physical self, you will try to make it survive at all cost. And I think all these efforts to make it look younger, it's all about creating this feeling within yourself that you still have time, creating this illusion within yourself that, oh, death is still not around the corner, so I still have time. And it just, you trying to fool yourself. You are going further into illusion and going further from truth. Because, for example, me, I face death every moment in my life. And especially when I go to bed. I let my old version of myself die, and I wake up as a new self, because a new day is a new life. And it doesn't matter in which body I am. I mean, right now I take care of my body. So I do that supports the health of my body. So if this action is not aligned with my concept of health and what health is for me, I won't do that action. So I'm completely conscious when it comes to making choices around what I do with my body. I am not saying that you shouldn't wash your hair, you shouldn't, you shouldn't brush your teeth. I mean, I know that all these things, they are enhancing the well-being of my body. And the same thing, I know that doing BOTOX or the fillers or, all these super
Transformation.
Like deep transformations in the physical body procedures, they are not really there to enhance the health of a human being. They are there to support their feeling of inadequacy and their feeling of not feeling beauty within themselves. And these actions are just a coping mechanism, to have at least a short-term relief from the feeling of, that I am not pretty enough, I'm not beautiful enough, and they do that procedure, and then they feel for a little while a bit of relief, but that feeling will be coming back, and that's how you become addicted to all these actions, and you get hooked up on all these procedures, regular procedures, and you spend money. Yeah, so in a nutshell, I think it all comes down to the self-worth and the perception of who we are and strong identification with our physical self.
Yeah. And I remember this joke when a man approaches a woman and tells, "Oh, you're so made up." And, done up. And she's like, "Oh, thank you." Well, actually, that's not a compliment. And myself, even a year ago, when I saw a woman who is, you can see that, right? So the lips and the boobs and like all the alterations.
All the fake stuff.
Yeah, and I saw that woman as a beautiful one, but now I actually feel compassion to that woman, because the more you're done up, the less love and the self-acceptance you feel.
Yeah.
And it's a never-ending story. It's like with men who chase money and it's never enough, right? The same is with women who are often with those men, by the way. Yeah, chasing beauty, because there's a never-ending of this process.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you, girls, that
Thank
you
you for
shared.
sharing. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be helpful for a lot of women to hear just a different perspective.
Yeah.
I mean, we are also in female bodies, right? And we're not trying to convince anyone. We're just sharing our perspective and our reality. And hopefully it will inspire, people who are on a journey of self-awareness and learning who they are.
Yes, and we have another episode about how to love and accept your body where we talked more about this. So please watch that episode and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And also, I will leave Mira's website, Best Education Choice, where there you can find different programs, individual coaching, retreats, Yogi's Heaven program. So explore the website and watch our next episodes. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you and see you soon.
Class.
Let's go.
Все, побежали.